It's about damn time we did a fucking Mario game. And it's the first one.
We can abandon him. We don't need
no,
this.
I
These
love
games
me.
aren't important. They mean nothing to gaming. They're irrelevant. Why are you even playing this?
You already made this joke when I mentioned Mario 64 at some point.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You were like, Mario 64 did nothing for gaming. It's terrible. It's yeah. You did the same fucking.
Someone go find that comment for me because I'm not gonna rewatch the videos.
But yeah, this is the game that saved gaming.
You're not wrong.
without this game, gaming as we know it probably would not. It would be completely a different landscape.
Is this a speed run?
No, I'm playing all the levels.
What the fuck? Who actually plays all the levels of this game?
Why do you think it's 30 minutes? If I was speedrunning, it would be like 10 minutes.
I thought it would be like all of your attempts.
No, this is my quote-unquote perfect casual playthrough of the game. Because I played each stage until I got like as good a run as I was gonna get. Obviously I'll still get hit, but like I didn't count getting hit as the run ruined. I counted like dying as a ruined run of a stage. So I edited all that out, and these are all my good attempts of all these stages. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a very smooth playthrough. I really like this game for a long time. For a long time, this was my favorite 2D Mario game. That has now changed because the Super Mario Brothers Wonder came out.
You're saying no other 2D Mario is better than this other than Super Mario Wonder?
No. I think Mario World is also better.
There you go.
Fuck. No. Damn
you should have chased it.
I was trying. You have to build up a lot of momentum to get that extra jump height in this game.
I mean, you could have just chased it to here.
True.
And guided as it fell.
Yeah, but I wanted to run on top of the level because that's the iconic thing to do in this game. But yeah, like I said, this will be all the levels. Like I know it's really controversial. Well, not controversial. Mario fans are more chillax about what games you prefer compared to like Sonic fans. But like honestly, I think Mario 3 is really boring. I don't know what it is. I just can never get into that game like I can.
I want to say fuck you, you're wrong, but I don't play a lot of Mario. But I do really like Mario 3. So fuck you, you're wrong.
Nah, it's like, I don't know. This game is just so easy to pick up and just do a straight playthrough with no gimmicks getting in the way, nothing.
Okay, I'll give you that. Mario 3 is only fun if I can save and come back later.
Yeah, I can't do Mario 3 in one sitting, and I guess that's more what I'm looking for in 2D Mario, I guess. I don't know. It's contradicted.
Well, you see, that's why you play Mario World. Because then you can save, and it's even bigger. So it's built for that, you know?
Yeah, I do love Mario World. I think Mario World is Mario 3 done well and
I haven't played enough Mario World, so I can't say much there.
Yeah.
I played like a fair bit of 64. I beat Galaxy as a child. I played New Soup DS and Wii, and that's about it.
I mean, that's enough 2D Mario for a lifetime, to be honest.
Cool, I'm not buying Wonder.
Oh, but Wonder's the best one.
Nope, I will just constantly play you saying that's enough 2D Mario for a lifetime now. And I have my answer. I don't have to touch Wonder.
Yeah, I might be talking about Mario Wonder a lot just because that is a very recent game, and I played it to death and loved it at this point.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was a Mario game.
You fucking didn't play it. Shut the fuck up.
I played some of the two-player.
Dude, I have this guy at work, and I was, I kind of understood where he was coming from, because he was like...
No! The fuck?
No, I'm not taking the shortcuts.
God damn it.
I told you this.
You did it in everything.
It's the full fucking run. I showed it because I wanted to show that I knew it was there, but I'm not taking the shortcuts.
You're angering me.
I'm playing this full through. I wanted to showcase all the
Okay, but
levels.
that's not like a warp pipe.
No, that takes you to a different fucking world.
That's it?
Probably.
I don't know where that vine goes.
Usually vines take you to warp zones, so...
Unless it just got you more coins.
No, like, pipes do that. Anyways.
Can you get to the minus world?
I'm not going to do that, but you can in this version, because it's just an emulation of the original game, so... yeah, I'm playing this on Switch. I edited out the borders because I don't like them.
I should have done that for Metroid.
You should have.
Oh well, you'd have to stare at my Samus profile picture the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really say much on this game because it is just like the most platformer to ever platform. You know,
it's inoffensive. It's just a game.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that I like to go back to and just play through. It's like Mega Man X, the classic Sonic games. I can sit down and play this in one sitting and enjoy my time with it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and there's still 23 minutes left in this part.
I think a lot of this game's notoriety is only ever a problem when people try to hail it as more than it is, especially compared to today. This is perfectly playable today, and you can probably have some fun, but like, to all those people who heavily revere this game, like, come on, it's not a perfect game. Especially compared to other games. There's a lot.
No game is perfect.
It's great at what it does. It's just, I understand why this game isn't enjoyable by everybody today. You know. So I guess just what I'm getting at.
This game is like a speedrunner's wet dream, though. Because Mario's controls in this are like built in such a way that it's more beneficial to just gun it.
Yeah, but it also means there's like a technically perfect speedrun. I don't know, yeah. I think that kind of makes it less fun. You know, versus like Mario 64, where as long as new techniques and glitches are found, there's always more you can do.
Well, you say that, but they're like this game is like fairly optimized at this point. Like, I would say it's the most optimized speedrun we have. But there are still people finding ways to save even just that extra frame. And even if it takes a long, or not like a long setup, even if it takes this like extra setup with like frame perfect inputs, they'll fucking do it to save that one frame. It's really interesting to learn about that stuff, and especially with this game's sequel, The Lost Levels, which is basically just more of this but harder.
And not good.
Yeah. That game is like I like this game because it's easy to pick up and play and just get through. That game is not that.
Yeah.
Because of how hard it is. I don't know.
What, you say you don't like picking up poison mushrooms that you couldn't have known about?
I mean, just don't jump onto the boxes until the thing's fully out. Like, that's pretty simple thing to learn at the start of the game, because it's like the first mushroom you find is a poison mushroom, I think. So that tells you right away, hey, you can't trust boxes anymore.
Yeah,
but
I think the only other game I found with an that has as much optimization for speedrunning as this game does is maybe Doom E1M1, and even then, that's only for a single level.
Yeah.
And it's been optimized to hell and back to have like every single speed you possibly can, and maximally use the acceleration.
If you want some amazing videos about this game, watch like Summoning Salt's videos on the speedrunning history of Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers.
I've seen his stuff for I think Doom and Quake.
He does really amazing videos. All the Mario speedrun videos, especially the 64 in this game, they're all really good too. Those are what I mostly know him for. I don't watch his like. Yeah,
I think Sunshine's also really fun to watch for speedrunning.
Oh yeah, Sunshine is also a speedrunner's wet dream. I think that the game, like this game, is a speedrunner's wet dream because it's like this move set that is like perfectly designed to have this flow state through the stages.
And there's also no RNG. The enemies will always be in the same place every time. Every obstacle will be there every single time. It's very predictable. You can master it. There's zero reaction you have to have.
And like Mario 64 and Sunshine are speedrunners' wet dreams because of the freedom they offer. There's a million different ways you can finish a stage in that game. And finding the absolute best one, like you could think you have the best one, but then like someone comes along and is like, nope, I found this way better method that completely bypasses some dumb shit that the old method uses.
Oh, look at that. I can save 3 seconds, or I can save like 2 seconds, or I can save like 0.2 seconds by doing this really, really convoluted series of jumps involving a Koopa shell. That's so hard to do that no one else will do it. But I did it for a single thing, and now I have a world record.
Yeah, now that I've done it in an actual run, everyone will have to start learning how to do it if they want to keep up. I love that sort of thing, because like there are many people who like the best Mario 64 runners are at the point where they are doing like all the most difficult tricks, things that used to be thought to be humanly impossible to do.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy. Like
they are implementing those into their runs, and if anyone wants to keep up with them, they're gonna have to start trying these frame perfect things. They're gonna have to start trying all this difficult tech.
I guess it should be noted none of these men clearly care about carpal tunnel.
Oh, clearly not.
Like you've seen Claw, but you've never seen a Super Mario 64 player.
Yeah.
You know, at least in this game, you can only hold the controller a couple of ways, and they're not going to be as damaging as the ways other people hold controllers.
Have you seen Tetris, like pro Tetris players?
Yes.
They hold the controller on their side and like place it on their knee or something, and then they like flick their fingers across the controller because it like each time you tap the controller like that, it counts as like an A press, so it'll rotate the Tetris piece. So
well, dude, Super Metroid speedrunners still use the original control scheme.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And that control scheme is awful.
I don't... That game literally includes a way to change the control scheme. Use it.
No, guess not.
Apparently... Did Mega Man X speedrunners also use the original control scheme?
God, I hope not. Dude, that is maximum carpal tunnel right there. Because the freaking dash is like on the A button, jump is on B, shoot is on like Y. So if you want to dash, jump, and shoot all at the same time, your finger is going across the entire face button, and that hurts. I've played Mega Man X like that, and it hurt my hand. I had to switch the dash to one of the bumpers.
I don't know if anyone actually uses this, but have you ever heard of the Armored Core Claw?
No.
This is a specific type of claw for the first few Armored Core games that had the most asinine control schemes that you just could not change, and it basically involves you holding the controller upside down, so you have access to every single face button with your fingers.
Jesus Christ.
While also having trigger control. like I said, I don't know if anyone actually uses this, but I saw it in a Body Vidya video where he was checking out the series before Armored Core 6 came out. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that, but that sounds fucking awesome.
I really hope it's not actually used.
I imagine it is. If it's more optimal, people will fucking use it.
Please don't.
That is something I also want to talk about, is like strange control schemes in like older games, because some consoles didn't have enough buttons. First-person shooters on the Dreamcast are fucking awful. There's no second analog stick. So what a lot of games do is they turn the face buttons into your WASD.
Does that mean you want to play Half-Life on the Dreamcast for the channel?
I mean, I will. It's only a demo I have access to, but yeah. Yeah, WASD is the fucking face buttons, ABXY.
That was a good dodge. I hate those guys.
Oh yeah, I was so proud of how I handled these fucking Hammer Bros, except that one. That one I fucked. I tried to kill 3 times, and then he dodged me on the last one.
Fucking hell. There we go. Fireball. Oh! Shit. Don't do that. What were we talking about?
Just like, yeah, the weird control schemes of like first-person shooters on Dreamcast. Yeah, the analog stick is you're looking, and then the D-pad is like jumping, crouching, weapon swapping. It's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this game just has D-pad and 2 buttons.
Seek the audio so I match there. Or you're gonna look like a damned fool.
I normally do.
That's okay, so do I. You see my gameplay.
No, I'm saying
that Goomba did not want to die by you. He was like, no, I will die by my own hands.
He turned around because the bullet bill touched him as it went by. And normally Goombas would just walk off of a ledge, but he was like, no, I'm going back. And just committing suicide this way. Yeah, the AI in this game is effectively just, will move the, certain things will just move to the left and then fall off. Certain things will just move to the right and just fall off. Certain things will just move back and forth between 2 specific points. And that's it.
I love it in the new Soup games where they're dancing to the music. So they'll just do a quick twirl and pop their head and then they'll die.
And it messes up your speed run. I'm so glad that they removed the fucking boss in Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Why?
Because that game actually has somewhat more of a focus on speedrunning. And if the freaking...
How did the boss ruin your speedrunning?
If you use Goombas and shit to bounce off of, and they do a ba, and you slightly miss them because they stop moving...
Well, shouldn't you be in time with the music, though?
Well, yeah, that you have to account for that in the speedrun.
See, it's another layer.
No, it's a stupid layer.
Well, unfortunately, Nintendo doesn't account for extra ways to play a game.
And then in New Super Mario Bros. 2, every single
it's dark
instrument...
and scary.
Every single instrument in New Super Mario Bros. 2 is just a different pitched version of the ba.
Ooh, I've never actually played... That's Super Mario Bros. Wii U, right?
No,
Or are you talking about the 3DS game?
Yeah, it's the 3DS. New Super Mario Bros. 2 is what the 3DS game is called.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like an actual... Like, that game's an actual proper sequel to the DS game. We and you are pretty much just like, hey, we put this game and put it on the console and added co-op. I made the level design
Wii is completely different from the DS version. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is completely
They added
different.
Yoshi. That's the only thing.
They added new power-ups. All the levels have different obstacles. None of the levels actually match. They are completely different games. I have no idea what you're on.
Completely different games.
They are.
Say that to someone who has played all the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Me.
I have played at least 2 of them, and the 2 are pretty different.
They're not really that different.
I disagree.
The main difference is the co-op and Yoshi.
No, they have different stage hazards and shit. That is different.
Different stage hazard.
Yeah, different stage hazards and layouts. For example, in World 1...
well, yeah, guess what? The Lost Levels has different fucking layouts and some different mechanics than this, but it's still fucking, like, they use the same everything. Like...
Yeah, and that game is a sequel. Just because it wasn't released in the US does not make it a sequel.
Yeah, I'm not harping on about the fact that it's a sequel. I'm harping on about the fact that they're too similar.
They are similar, but they are not the same. They're very different games still.
I would not say very different qualifies as a way to describe them. I would say they are slightly different.
They're pretty different.
Yeah, Wii has worse levels design. And
I like Wii. The co-op was super fun on that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they designed the levels around co-op, so it's just a bunch of wide open spaces and shit. The DS game...
No, you're just fucking wrong.
The
Go
DS
back and play
level
this game
designs...
again and stop slandering my perfect Wii game.
The DS game has more compact level designs and more fun level designs because they're more similar to, like, this game. It's just, like... Yeah, there's no, like, why... It's all compact platforming.
Listen, man, why can't you just admit that Super Mario Bros. Wii is the best Mario game?
Super Mario Bros.
Just stop lying to
Wii
yourself.
Is an okay game.
No.
You is better.
Nope.
You haven't even played it.
Nope. Oh, shit. Fuck. That made me nervous.
Yeah, no, the Bowser fights, you just have to run at him. And, you know, depending on what stage it is, he'll do something different. Sometimes he'll stay on the ground. Sometimes he'll jump. If he jumps, just run straight forward. If he doesn't jump, you have to jump over him and somehow dodge his hammers. Which you'll see later on, the last Bowser quote-unquote fight. I feel like I just clipped through the hammers.
That's okay. They're bullshit.
I want this bullet bill to stay with me. No!
Friend! Mourn for your friend. Oh.
Shit.
It's okay, you got the fire.
Except it only counts as a mushroom. Because this game hates you.
Fuck you, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shigeru.
Oh, Shigeru Miyamo. That's what it was.
Shigeru Miyamo. No,
if you can't tell, we're Sonic fans.
I think Shigeru Miyamoto gets, like, a lot of flack in the Mario community because of the fact that Mario stagnated for a really long time. But, like, I don't know. I think his design philosophy is, like, I don't know. It resonates with me really a lot because he's basically just, like, thinking of all the different ways that the player could interact with the world. And, you know, he was heavily involved with, like, Ocarina of Time. He's the reason that Aonuma and everyone, like, decided, you know what, we're gonna have a ton of fucking little interactions for the player to do that just make sense and just make the world more interesting. Like, literally just the act of slicing the signs in that game was like, you know, Miyamoto coming in and being like, this sign here, you can chop it, but what if the chop matched the direction of Link's swing? Wouldn't that be fun? And that design philosophy is what Aonuma was, like, honing in on with Breath of the Wild. Like, he wanted to do that for every single little mechanic.
Mm-hmm. See, now that's really funny to hear, because now I hear development stories of Majora's Mask
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so we were heavily crunched for time, and Miyamoto was like, oh, I want to help them with their spirits. So we'll, like, hold talks and such and be like, how are you feeling about the project? And I guess, like, after, like, 2 months, they just told him, stop. Just don't. Leave us alone. Fuck you. We want to make this game. Let us make the game.
He was also the reason why they only had, like, 8 months, so...
Yeah.
It's so weird that a Zelda game... Yeah, it's so weird that a Zelda game, though, is the reason why Mario 64 never got a proper sequel. Because, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, Miyamoto was like...
It did get a proper sequel. We have Odyssey now.
No, Odyssey, that's not what I'm talking about. Miyamoto was literally working on Mario 64 2, like, that exact game, like an actual sequel to that.
I hope it would have been called Mario 64 2.
It would not have been called that. It was gonna have like co-op.
You say that, but instead of the Xbox 720, we got the Xbox One. So you never know. Then the Xbox Series X.
Okay, that. Anyways, what I was saying, Miyamoto was working on that, and he had like a working prototype of a 3D sandbox Mario platformer focused around co-op between Mario and Luigi. And yeah, that was what he was working on. But he ended up canning the project.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. He ended up canning the project because he was too focused on helping with Ocarina of Time. And yeah, like it stayed on like the back burner for a long time, but after a certain point he was like, nah, I don't want to make this anymore. You guys that are making this weird Mario like cleaning game, turn it into a sandbox platformer. And that's why we have Sunshine. Sunshine was not originally supposed to be
I've seen a bit of the development history of Sunshine.
Yeah.
That is a fun game.
Yeah. It's such a weird like little piece of history, because like I assume back in the day nobody would have second guessed, yeah, Sunshine's the sequel to Mario 64. But like it's kind of obvious if you think about it that it wasn't originally supposed to be that.
I didn't think about doing that for that jump.
Huh?
I didn't think about doing that for that jump.
Doing what? I missed whatever I did.
Oh, you use the fact that Mario can run over a gap.
Oh.
To gain more speed.
You need a little more speed for that gap. That gap is too wide.
Do you? Then maybe I did do it because Wait. No, this is World 8. I don't think I made it past this world.
Oh yeah, we're.
I think this is where I lost. Wow. Okay.
We're at the end of the game, everyone. I just
remember when we talked about speedrunning? I don't.
Yeah. This game is incredibly short, even if you go for quote-unquote 100%. Mm-hmm. It's
I hate those.
Those are the real final bosses.
I think this is the. I think this is the level I couldn't beat.
Yeah, that makes sense because there's a million of these fuckers. But yeah, Mario's, like we were talking about, Mario's control is really weighty, so you need to like build up as much speed as you can before every jump. So on little platforming sections like that, you have to like scoot Mario all the way to the left of each block just so you can jump and get enough speed. Because if you don't let him get enough speed, he will go fucking nowhere in this game.
It's
backwards.
Empty. Was that a backwards long jump?
This game does actually Lost Levels at least has an equivalent to that now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like there was this like pipe that warps you in one of the stages. I forget what it was.
Why is it suddenly louder? What?
It did not get louder.
I don't know. When you went through that pipe and came out, it was just suddenly louder.
I don't think it was louder. I think.
Water in the fire.
I think the music just cut for a second and then it came back.
Look, anime fans, VTuber fans, it's water in the fire. Rejoice with me.
Game theory says it's actually plasma.
I need to send you a Hololive clip later. When we're done.
Here's the
with
final boss. Huh.
this. What?
Mario's hitbox is surprisingly small.
That was some bullet hell hitboxes there, where it only is a small dot in the center.
Yeah, the hammers are also a very deceptively small hitbox as well.
No new quest.
Nope.
No new quest. What the fuck?
That's the fucking game, guys.
You better do the fucking master quest for Zelda 1.
Why would I do that?
Because it's there.
Explain to me in good detail and give me a good reason why I should do that.
Because I'll probably do the legendary run of Halo 2. And we both have to suffer.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
One is an archaic, shitty ass 8-bit game.
Yeah, and the other is an archaic, shitty ass 7th generation game.
It's not archaic. It's got the modern first person controls at least. Zelda on NES, you move one tile at a time and you can't go diagonally.
Well, that's a you problem.
It's not. And the fucking sword attack is like this piddly little stab forwards.
I think we went through our thoughts about this game in like the first 5 minutes. So I guess, do you have any closing thoughts before we're done with this forever? Never to return.
I like this game. It's good. You should play it.
I have played it.
I'm talking to our audience.
Well, fuck them.
If you haven't played this game, this is just one of those games that you should play. I think it's just like, it'll take you like, I don't know, an hour on your first playthrough, maybe at worst. It's one of the most iconic video games of all time. Like, everyone fucking knows that theme song. Like, even people that have never touched a video game in their life have probably heard da 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 da. So
my favorite is the guy who shoots that with a gun.
Yeah. My favorite is the meme of like the children playing at their desks, and then one of the kids is like smacking a folder against their face, and then someone edits that into the tune of the Mario theme, and then the final like da 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 da, that final beat there is just another kid in the background just slamming his face against the desk.
There's these two guys who were playing table tennis. And I don't know how, but they did a series of hits that perfectly hit it. And when they did it, you could hear him afterwards be like, "Holy shit, that was Mario!"
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that one. That was a good clip. But yeah, that theme tune is the most like iconic song in video games at this point.
If you two out there have a favorite rendition of this song on YouTube, you should post the link in the comments. We'll watch it all and review it. And then tell you your take and your taste is shitty. Because fuck you.
I mean, as long as the videos are good, we won't have to do that. So, make the videos good, guys. Come on. But, yeah, we're going over with too much for this fucking tiny ass game. So, have a good night, everyone.
Bye.